Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Quartet. Thank you, Something Classic, for the code. We wrapped up the Earth Shrine last time. It was very painful. And let's go in here. Maybe do Jerome's quest? Is this the Wingram house? Depends who you ask. Inspector Thompson, we've got another arrival, a whole bunch of them. Party guests are still arriving. It must be nice to be so rich so you don't have to be punctual. What's your name? Dr. Jerome Renault? You're not on the guest list. Where have I heard your name before? I think you were the doctor who fought in the battle at the Capitol, aren't you? One of the newspapers? Is he really? You know, this might be exactly what we need. Can you come up to the second floor bedrooms? I don't... Why would I do that? What is going on here? You see, Doctor, there's been a murder. Dun dun dun. Dr. Thompson in charge here. You best do as he says. Oh, I see. It's very, like, Jerome has to be in the front, even though he's not actually at my party. Okay. Guess that makes sense. I have to be very punctual, right? I can just go up and see Inspector Thompson. No! I want... No! Grr. Inspector Thompson is in Miss Hart's room down the hall to the right. Means I can go this way, right? Please move Inspector Thompson before you personally the suspect. No! I thought I got past them. Bookshelf. Luck Tome. HP Tome. Cordelia. Actually, Alex needs it more right now. HP. Let's pump that into Alex. Luck. Let's go. I gotta evade. Jenna. She's in desperate need of some evasion. Can't look at that. Fine, I'll go in here. Thank you for humoring me, Doctor. If you don't mind, have a look under the blankets there. Bloodstain. You're a doctor. What do you see? It's large. The victim lost a lot of blood. Most of it dried around the same time, so it was rapid. What else? There's no sign of thrashing or splattering. So the victim was taken by surprise, an overwhelming attack. I'm not an inspector. Could have been sudden illness. But if that were true, we know where the victim is. There's no sign of her anywhere in the house. Who is this person? There was a young woman staying here. Emily Hart is her name. The maid says she came in the room this morning and found Miss Hart gone. There was only the bloodstain. That's when she called for us. And that's just about the only thing I've been able to get out of anyone. The house is full of rich twits who are here to attend some lavish party, and they've all gone silent. They think they can just wait me out and keep their noses clean of this business. And that's where you come in, Dr. Renault. I'm afraid I don't follow. I don't know that Miss Hart was murdered. In fact, neither do I. There's no body. The maid let slip to the whole house about the bloodstain. The guests won't talk to an inspector until their lawyers and powerful friends get here. They might talk with him as a doctor who's just trying to save Miss Hart's life, if she's alive. Oh, don't suppose that one of the guests is Josiah Wigram? There's a few people from the Wigram family here. Didn't see a Josiah, though. Talk to my Sergeant Carnot back on the first floor. He'll tell you what we already know. I'll be on the lookout for more physical evidence. Alright. Nothing in the dresser. Alright. I can freely investigate now, right? First floor, foot of the stairs. Aha. From a travelogue, we came across it on our journey. Only I made it back. To this day, I couldn't describe what it was. Hi. Oh, and you are? I'm Dr. Jerome. I'm looking at what happened to Miss Hart. Lovely young woman. I only just met her. Who are you? George Slopemouth, and yes, my grandfather was the famous author. You're here for the ball. Indeed. In addition to her other charms, Miss Julia stands to inherit this house and its associated properties, much to her aunt's chagrin. It's a match that would solve many problems for me, but to be honest, she's a bit too young. You need Julia's money. It's an allure, certainly. The third generation of Slopemouths are not quite as well-heeled as you'd expect. Grandfather's estate was sizable, but he had 10 children. Being the second son of the sixth daughter means I get a little more than a good name and a good education. Nothing else, thanks. That appears to be a children's book? This book tells the story of a young octopus who dreams of being the captain of his own ship. Live your dreams, little octopus. Let's go down here. Manual of Arms. It reads, all fighting styles are the same. There's a limited number of ways for one human to hurt another. The only difference is how you train. Alright. Hello. Did you need something? Dr. Jerome Renault. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart. I'm afraid she might be her. Who are you? I'm Neville Wigram. Are we related to Josiah Wigram? That's my grandfather. I haven't seen him in a while. It's a shame that we were always fond of each other. Did you meet Miss Hart? Saw her briefly in passing. I only arrived a day and a half ago for my cousin's ball. Nothing else, thank you. Be able to give me that magic tome that's right behind you? Could give it to Jerome, or I could give it to Cordelia. Cordelia just becoming a machine, basically. Do with Cordelia. Just make her more of a glass cannon, right? First floor. Okay, that's just back to the stairs. She was the kindest person I knew, far kinder than I, but I didn't hear of her death until well after she passed on. They never told me how it happened. I'm sorry for not being there when you needed me. Rest in peace, Christina. I won't forget you. Weird bed. I'm sorry, but who are you? I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart, so I can help her. I'm the same Dr. Renault from the papers. Oh, I see it now. It is him. Who are you? I'm Annabelle Verne. This is my husband, Fabian. I'm sure you've met my mother, Catherine. Either of you meet Miss Hart? We saw her in passing. We only arrived yesterday. Travel has been terribly slow since the disaster. I'm not really sure why Mother has her here when there are still more guests to come. Especially in the corner room. The corner room. Okay. Which would be down here. Ah, let me in! There's bookshelves. I feel like those are gonna open up eventually. Alright. Oh, you're Dr. Renault, is it? We've separated the guests as best we can so that they can't share information or change their stories. I still haven't heard who these people are, why they're all here. There was a party? Yes, for the young lady, Miss Julia Bowden. She's here with her father, Mr. Rupert Bowden. But the host of the party is actually Julia's aunt, Lady Catherine Laurent. This is her house, or her family's house, and I don't understand the ridge. Most of these are the rest are guests. I'm happy to tell you all about them. Whenever you learn something new, come back and tell me. I'll write it down so you can Inspector Thompson can review it later. Got the notes we have so far. What do you want to know about? Alright. Nobody just now. We got new information. Okay, so it's like a little index of what I've learned so far. The dedication of the book reads, "May all your adventures end in success." An old paperback by the famous Dr. Slipknot. Nothing to lose but my life. And I got that for free. Okay. No, let me read the books. Let me read the books. 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 Fine. Talk to you all in a second. What? I can't get in to read. No! No! Let me in. I'm being denied books. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart. I'm William McMaster, and this is my wife, Linda, and my son, Harry. Pleased to meet you. When did you arrive? 3 days ago. It's quite a trip from our house in the Highlands. We're supposed to be staying for 2 weeks. William went to school with Alfred ages ago. Did any of you meet Miss Hart? Briefly, at dinner. 2 nights ago? Did you notice that she was ill or distressed? No, she seemed in high spirits. She wasn't expected at dinner, and the cook had to make her a plate at the last minute. Harry, was there something you'd like to add? A woman's life might be at stake. Might as well. Harold, it's for her privacy. It's her privacy. You heard him. What if she's hurt? We need to know. There is no Emily Hart. She's actually Evelyn Harcourt, traveling incognito. I'm not familiar with that name. She's a famous singer in the comic operas. They're all the rage in the capital these days, or they were before everything happened. I didn't recognize her at first. I've heard the name, but I've never seen her perform. Neither have I. I've just seen her picture in the papers. Someone else here was telling me about a show they saw of hers at dinner. Forgot. Yeah, who it was. Can you tell me anything else about Evelyn? Something was the matter with her. We were having a perfectly nice conversation with her when she suddenly had to depart. She wouldn't say why, but she looked queasy. Okay. Let me at the bookcases, please. Reading you in bookcase. I'm saying exactly where they are, so we're done with the questions. Oh, thank goodness. Are you the lawyer? No, I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. I've heard that one of your guests was hurt, and I'm trying to help her. Well, I'm glad someone isn't jumping into conclusions. I'd really like to get this matter resolved. You can tell me about Miss Hart. To be honest, I don't know that much about her. My brother, Alfred, asked me to give her a room. She had a fit of exhaustion and needed a place to regain her strength. Did you know Miss Hart was Evelyn Harcourt? It hardly makes a difference to me. I was only letting her stay on account of my brother. You really must let me take you to him. He's at the center of all this business. Okay, I guess I don't get to ask the other questions. It was like, that was the most important one, apparently. Bookshelf. Book begins with an epigram. Never underestimate the ferocity of a goose, One-Eyed Dan. Hello. hello. Don't think we've met. Hello, Dr. Renault. You must be Julia. Yes, pleased to meet you. Did you meet Miss Hart? Only once at dinner. I arrived just a few days ago, and Miss Hart was a bit of, what's the... recluse. Oh, that's it. You're supposed to talk to my Uncle Alfred about all of that. He's a doctor. I just want to get on with my debut. Some of the guests here have come from very far away. You know she was Evelyn Harcourt. Was she really? But Evelyn is supposed to be some famous beauty, isn't she? Miss Hart was all puffy and red-faced and wore frumpy clothes. I heard she uses magic to improve her looks, so maybe it's all a great big trick. Julia. What? I would do it too if I could. Nothing else, thank you. Catherine was gracious enough to let us hold the ball here after our house in the capital was leveled. It's a shame that it had to be interrupted by this. You do think the police will be done by this evening, don't you? Well... That's just windows. About that... Nothing there... I always check pianos. I don't know why I always check the pianos, but I do. We have a visitor. Hello, I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. I recognize you straight away, though the picture they had of you in the paper seems now like it was a bit out of date. I had to imagine which one they used. I'm Armand Mallory. This is my mother, Henrietta. Did you speak with Miss Hart? No, we didn't get a chance to see her. She dined with the other guests 2 nights ago. You know, Miss Hart is Evelyn Harcourt. Oh, so it was true. I heard something about it, but didn't believe it. Well, it's a shame we missed her, unless she's coming up back. I could hardly believe something bad would have happened to her. She's so famous. She didn't come down to dinner last night. Canceled at the last minute. I saw her on stage just before the Capitol disaster. She's quite the performer. I would have loved to meet her, especially in such an intimate setting. You and every other young man in the kingdom. Do you know anything about Evelyn's condition? I'd hate to speculate. She's famous for her voice, not just her looks. But when we saw her perform, she was rather winded by the 3rd act. Okay. Over here, is there anything at the end? Just the door. That's shut. Oh, who's this? Are you the lawyer? No, I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. And you are? Warren Wigram. Pleased to meet you. I'm running out of different voices. I related to Josiah Wigram. Of course, I'm his eldest grandchild. You intellectual types are always asking about him. He never comes out in public anymore. He was an infamous curmudgeon before his wits started to go, and it's gotten no better since then. Where is Josiah? Oh, I've not the slightest idea. He's positively ancient, so he's accumulated quite a few houses here and in the capital. He could be in any one of them. My father, Alfred, would know better. Did you see Miss Hart? Who? You didn't meet her, the woman in the back bedroom upstairs? Oh, yes, I may have run into her. Women like that don't usually enjoy my attentions for very long. Women like what? Women who have, I don't know, made their own way in the world. Not quite ambitious enough for them. You know, she was actually Evelyn Harcourt. I did. Never forget her. You'd met before. You might say that. Okay. Which one was Alfred? Help! No. There's too many people. I'm losing track. Oh, we got more here. More here. We'll go to the kitchen staff, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you? I didn't know we had another guest. Oh, don't worry, I'm Dr. Riddle. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Miss Hart. I don't think Lady Catherine would like it if I... Not interested in police matters, she may just be hurt and I can help her. Alright. When and how did Miss Hart arrive? She arrived about a month ago, alone. Did she have any visitors to her room recently? I did hear someone in there with her. I heard a man's voice, but it was low and hard to make out. I don't know who it was. These blue bloods can cool their heels all day for all I care. May I help you, sir? I'm Dr. Jerome. I'm trying to find out as much as I can about the missing woman so that I can help her. Very good, sir. I'm not certain what aid I can provide. Who are you? I'm the butler of the house. I have served the Wigram family for many years. Do you know where Josiah Wigram is? I know he isn't here. You know she was actually Evelyn Harcourt? I'm afraid neither name means anything to me. There's something odd about Evelyn. About Miss Hart, it wouldn't be for me to say. A woman's life is at stake. She took rather a long time to dress, but would not let us send up anyone to help her. She did likewise in the bath. Do you know who visited Evelyn's room last night? I do not. I was asleep, and nobody asked for an upstairs key or where to find her. I've already questioned the rest of the house staff, and it seems that only Lisette heard the encounter. Which was you. No. Let me find... Who's up here? Down here? You? Did you visit Evelyn's room last night? Oh no, you're Neville. Why would I do that? No, I'm losing track of who is who. Did you know that Miss Hart was Evelyn Harcourt? I thought she might be when I saw her, but I tried to avoid thinking about it. It would make things even worse. Why would Evelyn's presence make things worse? Uncle Alfred's sons, Warren and Neville, they were both rumored to have had affairs with her. Evelyn Harcourt is almost as famous for her choice of companions as she is for what she does on stage. Didn't your Uncle Alfred bring her here? That makes no sense. Uncle Alfred has plenty of room in his own house. Mother must have some ulterior motive. Catherine always finds ways of wrapping herself up in new intrigues. What's strange about the corner room? Abe always kept that room empty except for when they have secret guests. We weren't even allowed to play in there as children. Do you know who visited Evelyn's room last night? Oh no, this is turning into a classic Wigram family fiasco. No, I don't know who visited her. On second thought, it's a little odd that she's in the corner room at all. Mother tends to keep people out of there even when we have extra company. She's probably not going to give me an honest explanation. Oh, certainly not, but you might get information on Stokes the butler. At the very least, he won't spin some grab Fabio about it. Anything unusual about Evelyn? Unusual? It might give some indication of her health. She was moving rather slowly, and the glamour she had about her was elaborate. She had a losing spell on her person. Yes, I have a fair amount of magical training myself. It's not unusual for someone to wear a glamour in public. But to wear such a powerful one in and about the house, it's odd. She might have been trying to hide something, an injury, a weight gain. Got a lot of information to talk to Sergeant Carnot. But do I need to... I want in here! Let me in. Let me in. Feel like... Not you. you? You three? Was it the room last night? No, sitting next door, we did hear voices. Not sure we really did. Might have been some trick of sound. Why do you say that? Because I didn't hear any footsteps or hear her door open. The doors in these old houses are terribly creaky. I guess I'll have to go to the sergeant. Alright, let me write all this down. That's a lot of talking. Hydration break. You know, Doc, I'm no professional, but I do have a wife and 3 little ones. Julia says the missing woman looked flush and puffy. Mrs. Mallory says she got easily winded. Annabelle told us that Evelyn was using an elaborate magical glamour, even indoors. Stokes said she took a long time to get ready, but never wanted anyone to come help her. You don't have to be a doctor to know what's going on there. Evelyn Harcourt was pregnant and hiding it. There's no way that Lady Catherine will ever tell me the truth. Stokes and Lizette must have given extra instructions for care of Evelyn that might reveal something. Hi. Did you have to make special preparations for her? Is this really relevant to your investigation? It is. She was pregnant. Neither Lady Catherine or her brother must have known it. It was a high-risk pregnancy. There might have been special preparations. Lady Catherine only asked they unlock the antique armoire in that room. The blood. The blood. Did Evelyn's room require special preparation? Mr. Stokes gave me the key to the old armoire, which is usually locked. It's strange, because Miss Hart didn't bring that many clothes. Not so far. I'll try. I don't think I'm getting anything out of Evelyn, though. Who visited Evelyn's room last night? I would hope nobody did. I don't need scandalous things happening here. Do you know differently? If it was anyone, it might have been my brother. He was attending her for her condition. Are we quite sure I can't take you to him? But yet, your nephew's had affairs with Evelyn. I understand that Miss Harcourt's social life is wide-ranging. My nephews are hardly the only ones connected to her. Yeah, she didn't really tell me anything. So there's this armoire that's supposedly unlocked now? Alright. Ah, there you are. Anything to report? I've seen Carnell furiously working through his notes. Several things. Firstly, Miss Hart was, in fact, Evelyn Harcourt, the famous singer. Secondly, it's likely that she was here. Likely she was here because she was, or is, pregnant. Thirdly, both of the Wagram sons have had affairs with her, but it's hardly certain that the child is either of theirs. In fact, I believe that Lady Catherine has some ulterior motive for bringing Evelyn here. Some part of Lady Catherine's intrigue revolves around this room, in particular. I hate cases involving these country lordlings. I had to go Lady Catherine myself. See if you can find anything in the room there I might have missed. Like the armoire? There's definitely some kind of magic over this armoire. It would hardly be the first piece of enchanted furniture in an old country house, but I do not detect any magic. Really? It's right there. Huh. It's earth magic. It's really hard to get a grip on it, though. It's like there's a slippery layer on top of the spell. Could it be a key, the spell? Try connecting to it together with me. Strange that there would be an earth magic spell here at all. Nevertheless, it is unlocked. Shall we activate it? Yes. Yes. Let's maybe save the game.